Welcome to Year 4 End of Year Project. This is a tutorial that will guide you through the Math and English sections of your project. As you can see, when you first access the folder, you will find 6 files numbered from 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your math and science files start from file number 3. For you to be able to have an overview of what you need to do in your math and science projects, you need to open first the assignment sheet. Let's start with the math project assignment sheet. This is the math assignment sheet. Project title, Spring Trip. Project description. Exploration leads to discovery and develops new understandings. Through exploration, human beings were able to make better sense of the world and how it works. Because you are an explorer, you are expected to plan a visit to a tropical location. After a lot of research, he decided to go to Brazil. Referring to what you have learned throughout the year, you will find yourself in different situations on your trip and answer questions which include measurement, multiplication, division, time, pictograms, rounding, subtraction, and fractions. Project requirements. You must answer the questions included in the attached PowerPoint presentation titled Year 4 End of Year Math and Science Sections. On each slide, read the question carefully. Recall the strategy needed. Add your answer with the workout steps. If you want to answer in a separate paper, scan it and add it as a slide to the presentation. Date of assignment is Sunday, 17th of May. The due date is on Tuesday, 9th of June. Grading criteria. You will be graded according to the below criteria. Independence of your work, accuracy and correctness of your work, showing your workout, how well you explain your answers in the presentation video. This was the project assignment sheet of math. To have an overview of what's expected of you in the science section, let's look at the science project assignment sheet. You are still on the same trip, which is the spring trip. While you are on your journey, many events and situations happen. You should always be prepared and be creative to adapt to the country you are visiting. Referring to what you have learned throughout the year, you are required to answer questions about body systems, solids, liquids, and gases, states of matter, and electricity. Project requirements. You must answer the questions included in the attached PowerPoint presentation titled Year 4 End of Year Math and Science Sections. On each slide, read the question carefully. Recall the strategy needed. Add your answer with hand-drawn diagrams. On a separate paper, draw your diagram, scan it, and add it as a slide to the presentation. Date of assignment, Sunday, 17th of May. Due date is Tuesday, 9th of June. This is the grading criteria. Independence of your work, accuracy and correctness of your work, diagrams, how well you explain your answers in the presentation video. Now, since you have taken an overlook at what is expected of you, let's check out the questions. This is the PowerPoint presentation that includes everything that you need to answer in math and in science. This is your project presentation. You will need to write your own title here and your name. First part is be the math hero. You will find yourself in different situations. Tell us, how are you going to work things out? This will walk you through to a couple of situations that you'll find yourself in, and you need to figure out what you need to do. Situation 1. There is a time difference of 5 hours between Egypt and Brazil. When it is 12 a.m. in Egypt, it is 7 p.m. in Brazil. When you first arrived in Brazil, your watch read 2:50 a.m. You realized that you need to change the time on your watch according to the new time zone. What time should your watch read after you change it? How did you find out? Situation 2. The bus that was going to take you to the hotel was delayed. It is going to arrive 30 minutes late. Then it would take the bus 2 hours to take you to the hotel. What time would you arrive at the hotel? Brazil time. Situation 3. The hotel had a total of 150 rooms. Half of them were under maintenance and could not be used. How many rooms were still available for reservation? Situation 4. You wanted to visit Brazil's most famous stadium. You know that it is not too far from your hotel. It is 4,500 meters away. The taxi takes 20 Brazilian real, which is the Brazilian currency, per kilometer. To find out how much you're going to pay, you need to convert the distance, first from meters to kilometers. Now, how much are you going to pay the taxi? Situation 5. 136 people were sitting in the same row as you. Round this number to the nearest 10, then to the nearest 100. By the end of your trip, you found out that you took a lot of pictures. In day 1, you took 15 pictures. In day 2, you took 10 pictures. In day 3, you took 25 pictures. In day 4, you took 20 pictures. Represent this data in a pictogram using this key. Every triangle represents 5 pictures. Situation 7. Since it is the end of your trip, you also calculated how much money you had left. You arrived with 1,587 Brazilian real. You had 69 R left. How much money did you spend? You also had some change, 0.55 centavos. Write it as a fraction. Situation 8. You need around 20 at the airport to buy a souvenir. You did not have enough cash for that, so you decided to use your credit card. At that time, you had 0 credit. How much would your credit card balance read after you withdraw the 20 That's it for math. Let's check out the Science Hero section. Weather and climate. Most of Brazil is in the southern hemisphere. The Brazilian winter lasts for only 3 months, roughly June to August. Then summer arrives from around December until February. Brazil has an average winter temperature of 50 degrees Celsius, whereas during the summer month, temperatures can reach 40 degrees Celsius. Summers are also accompanied by frequent showers and heavy humidity. You were always prepared and kept a plastic bottle of water in the freezer all night. Situation 1. What is going to happen to the water bottle in terms of size when you take it out in the morning? What state is the water in? What would happen to the frozen water bottle towards the middle of the day, and why? You had to go visit the Amazon rainforest. The Amazon rainforest is the largest tropical rainforest in the world, with over half located in Brazil. Dangerous creatures such as cougars, jaguars, and anacondas live there. Jaguars are very fast. There are 2 body systems that are responsible for their movement. They work together. Name the 2 body systems. This is the skeleton of a jaguar. Label 3 types of joints that are pointed out. Situation 2. Since you are always prepared, you had a torch in your backpack. When you tried it, it did not work. You know very well about simple electric circuits, so you decided to check what's wrong. What components must be present so that the electric circuit works? If the switch was open, would the bulb light? Why? Draw a simple one-cell circuit using symbols. We hope you enjoyed your trip. Have a safe flight back home.